What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, Trey Sense. And we got a little bit of a discussion, a little bit of a review. Put you right there. So what are we going to talk about today? Flankers. What is a flanker? Flanker is the second, third, or fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 15th fragrance in a series. Normally you have an original, and then let's say they come out with a let's say the original is a EDT, and then they come out with the EDP, and then they come out with the Parfum example, Bleu de Chanel. You have Bleu de Chanel, then you have Bleu de Chanel EDP, and then you have Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Okay, Bleu de Chanel is the original, Bleu de Chanel EDP is a flanker, and Parfum is a flanker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flankers for my collection, and which one I like the best. I went with these 7 because I have the most of these flankers, if that makes any sense. Like I could have done Invictus, but I didn't want to. I could have done CK Summer, but I chose these 7 simply because I have quite a few of these, and I thought it would make a better review, better video. So let's get into it. Where do I start? Let's start right off the top with one of my favorite houses, one of my favorite fragrances. The house is a Zorro. Okay. The OG is Wanted. So which one out of the Wanted line, or which one of the Wanted flankers do I think is the best? Well, it is the Most Wanted. I think the Most Wanted is the best. Man, that's nice. Now, they're all good. Wanted, Wanted by Night, Wanted Tonic, Wanted Parfum, the Most Wanted. And now they have, what is it, Most Wanted Parfum. I don't have that one yet. I will be picking that up soon. But so far, this is my favorite. I think all of them smell good, but I think this one just embodies everything that Wanted stands for. And what I mean by that is, if you go back to the original Wanted, it is a very sexy fragrance. People have forgotten about it, and I don't know why. I guess because of the flankers. I mean, the flankers are really good. Wanted by Night is amazing. Most Wanted is amazing. Wanted Parfum is amazing. So, and Wanted Tonic is not bad. I don't think that one gets enough love, but people just seem to look right past the original Wanted, and I think it's because the flankers are so good. So, and this one, man, it's sweet, perfect for this time of the year, but there's something in it that gives it a little bit of a smoky vibe. It's a little bit resinous, and I like that. But from the house of Azzaro, from the line of Wanted, it is Wanted, the Most Wanted. Yeah, that's what it is. I wanted to call this a Parfum. It is an EDP. Man, when they do that, it makes it hard to keep track in your head, especially when you're trying to do a video. So, Azzaro's Most Wanted, and it is a Parfum concentration. It's an EDP concentration. All right, where do I go next? Let's go here. I'm trying to think of what this is called. From the house, I know what it's called. From the house of Dolce and Gabbana. And I picked this one up because it's kind of got those San Francisco 49er colors. From the house of Dolce and Gabbana. From the line, the one. This is the one Mysterious Nights exclusive edition. And I love those colors. Got this San Francisco 49er vibe going on. And this is a oud based fragrance. It was hard not to put this is Mysterious Nights. It was hard not to put Luminous Nights in here. There's one more from the exclusive line that I need to pick up. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Yeah, this is nice. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody, but this is a very, very oudy fragrance, and I like it. They're pretty hard to get in the US at times. When they're in, but then they'll sell out. But Mysterious Nights is just a great fragrance. Luminous Nights is good. It's funny, this one's got my San Francisco 49er color. Mysterious Nights. Luminous Nights is blue and gold, like my high school and my Fighting Irish. But nonetheless, I think this is a really, really good fragrance. It doesn't have a whole lot of DNA that ties it to the original Dolce & Gabbana, the one, and that's another one that gets overlooked. It got passed by the first flanker in the group, which would have been the one EDP, which is a good fragrance. They're both good. I happen to like Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDT, just as well, if not more, than I do the EDP, because I get great longevity out of the EDT. I've heard a lot of people say they don't. I don't know. I guess I got a good batch. Maybe I got a tester bottle. Maybe I got one that was made on a Wednesday. But either way, it's a good fragrance. But this one right here, Mysterious Nights, is just nice, smooth oud. It is a very oudy, a sweet, oudy fragrance. And it's just well made, well blended. Again, you don't get a whole lot of DNA that's going to make you think about the one, but it's just a great fragrance. And I personally think out of all the one fragrances, I think this one is my favorite. So from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, from the line of the one, it is the one, Mysterious Nights. All right, where do I go next? Let's go here. From the house of Viktor and Rolf, from the line of Spice Bomb, it is Spice Bomb's Night Vision. Now, I have Spice Bomb Fresh, and it was hard not to put that one in here. I have Spice Bomb Extreme. It was hard not to put that one in there. I have Spice Bomb Infrared. Yeah, Infrared, and the original OG Spice Bomb. But I went with Night Vision, and this is the EDP, not the EDT. I want to add the EDT, and then there's a new Night Vision out. I can't think of the name of it. What is it? It may be Night Vision Parfum or Intense or something. Who knows? Okay, let me give myself a spray of this. This, to me, is not a whole lot different from, well, yeah, it is too. I almost said it's not. These fragrances are all similar at times in stages. What I mean by that is the dry down of one may smell like the mid of another. They all kind of at times kind of work through, and they smell a little bit similar. This one has a resinous effect to it at some point throughout it that kind of reminds me of the Most Wanted. And what I mean by resinous, it just smells a little bit smoky and a little bit ashy. And it's right there in the top. This one is actually more resinous, more smoky, more potent. It's actually stronger than Azzaro's The Most Wanted. It's stronger. It could be because it has been on longer, so the Most Wanted seems like it's dying down a little bit. But this is very potent. I like it. You have to be careful with this, as well as Infrared, as well as Extreme. They're very strong, and to a lot of women, if you're single and you're going out on a date, they can be off-putting. It's not the type of fragrance that you're going to wear if you're trying to get compliments from a young lady. But sometimes it's just about satisfying yourself and smelling good to yourself. And that's what I think this is. For me, that's why I wear this fragrance. Not for compliments, not for anybody else, but simply because I like it. And again, sweet, resinous, smoky, spicy. That's what you get with this. From the house of Viktor and Rolf, it is Spice Bomb Night Vision EDP. and it is my favorite from the house of Victor and Ross, from the line of Spice Bomb. It is Spice Bomb Night Vision EDP. It's hard to keep all of these in track because you're thinking about so many different fragrances. I've got 7 laid out here, but there's 70 that come to mind. This next one is from the house. Oh, hold on now. Well, you're just gonna do what you want to, aren't you? This next one is from the house of Paco Rabanne, and it is from the line of 1 million. And I'm not sure where this one falls in the release category. I know it was early on. I want to say it may have been the second one. It may have been right after 1 million. Then it was maybe. But anyway, my favorite from the house is 1 million Cologne. And it was hard to pick this one over Elixir, over Privé, over Royal, over Lucky, over Parfum. I mean, it was hard to pick it, but all of those are so good. But the reason that I picked this one is because it is the farthest away from the original 1 million that you can get, and I like that. I had bought this fragrance when I was married, but it wasn't. I bought it thinking it was 1 million. It wasn't, so I ended up taking it back because I was like, well, at the time it was $50, and at that time in my life, spending $50 on a fragrance was a lot. But when you're married with kids and all of that stuff, and I think we were trying to move, or maybe we had just moved. We had a lot going on, so spending $50 or $60 on a fragrance at that point just was a little bit tough, especially when it wasn't even the original 1 million like I thought. But this has been discontinued, and it is kind of hard to get. Why do I like this one? It's like a fresh, masculine, watery rose note type of fragrance that you can wear. It doesn't smell like an old church lady. It's not watered down. It doesn't smell like a granny, but it does have a watery effect to it. And cologne is a great name for it because you just get this light, fresh, effervescent vibe from it that is completely opposite from the original 1 million, but nonetheless, I think it smells so good. You get just a hint of floral, just a hint of rose in there. I really like this fragrance. I need to wear this more, as you see where the levels are on this, damn near at the top. But from the house of Paco Rabanne, from the line of 1 million, it is 1 million Cologne. It is my favorite from the line, and I've got several. I just mentioned them all. I've got several, but I think that's my favorite. And it's hard to put that over 1 million Parfum, which I probably reach for more than any of them. 1 million Royal smells amazing, and so does Elixir. Privé is just delightful. I mean, they are Lucky. They all just smell good. As a matter of fact, I think the original 1 million is probably my least favorite out of all of them. So, all right, that's 3 down. No, 4 down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 3 more to go. This next one, and it was tough as well. It was tough as well. The house is Valentino. The line is Valentino Uomo. So we're gonna go with Valentino's Uomo, born in Roma. And these are some of the prettiest bottles in the game. Why did I go with this one? It was so tough because Acqua is good. The original Valentino was good. Yellow Diamonds is good. Intense is good. So it was hard. It was really, really hard. But I went with this one because I just think, man, I just think it's good. I really like Intense and the powderiness in that Intense. But then when I wear it, I'm also reminded of Prada Black, which I could have done Prada Luna Rosa as well, the Prada Luna Rosa line as well. Could have also done YSL L'Homme line as well. But I just think this one just stands out more than the rest of them from the Valentino Uomo line. And that I love Acqua. Acqua is so beautiful and such a sexy fragrance, and so is Intense. Intense is just good. Yellow Diamonds is or Yellow Dreams or whatever it is growing on me. But this one it's just to me, it's the more versatile of them, because Intense is very intense and it can be a little strong. That iris in there can be off-putting to some people. I love it. It smells good to me, but this one just to me is just more of a versatile Swiss Army out of all of them. It just hits and checks all the boxes, and I just like it. And what you have is a little bit of a fruity vibe, a nice, clean, masculine fragrance. This smells to me like a nice pair of jeans and a white button-down shirt, and it's just good. That's what you get, in my opinion, from Valentino Uomo's Born in Roma. All right, I got two more. This next one, the first time I smelled it, I was just like, I like that. From the house of Giorgio Armani, from the line of Acqua di Gio, and this was a tough one as well, and it is Acqua di Gio Parfum, not to be confused with the EDP. I'm going to add the EDP, but this one, and it was hard to pick this one over Absolute, over Profumo and Profundo. It was just hard, but the reason that I did is because it opens up very similar to Profumo and Profundo, but then that dry down is a very potent reminder of the original Acqua di Gio, and it's just like, man, it's just the best of all worlds. Really think this fragrance is not getting the shine and the love that it needs to get. I also want to add, what is it, Profundo Lights? I like that one too. I smelled it. Probably coming up closer to the summer, I'll be seeing if I can find that maybe on some discount sites or maybe on Macari or somewhere and pick that up. But this, it's just a beautiful fragrance, man. I really think Armani did a good job with this one. Again, thank Profundo or Profumo, one of the two, in the, I want to say it's Profumo, in the opening, and then the dry down is all old school Acqua di Gio, but it's just more potent and much stronger. And again, this is Parfum, so you would expect it to be that. Speaking of Parfum, this next one from the house of YSL. You know where I'm going with this if you watched any of my videos. From the line of Y, from the Y line, and I have YSL Y Live, I have Fresh, I have Intense, and I have La Parfum. This one to me is just grown man sexy right there. It sits a little closer to the skin because it is and I have the EDP. Yeah, I said that. YSL Y Live, the EDP, Fresh, and La Parfum. It sits a little bit closer to the skin, but it's just so sexy and gentlemanly. Now, you do pick up on a lot of the YSL Y DNA in this. So I think they did a good job. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. Slightly fruity, slightly blue, just easy to wear. It smells really, really good. A lot of people have really jumped off the Y bandwagon. I am still on it. I think the Y line may be the absolute best line of fragrances and flankers in its collection. I mean, in fragrance that I've gotten in my collection, and I just like it. I just like it. I think it does everything that it's supposed to do. Sexy, sweet, smooth, playful, sits a little close to the skin, but man, if she comes in and you got her in your clutches and you're smelling like this, I think she's going to definitely like it. And the freshness in that Valentino born in Roma is coming to the top, and it smells so good. And the resinous in that Most Wanted is dying down, but it smells really good as well. I'll tell you one that is not dying down, and the resinous in it is not dying down. It's coming to the forefront and it's smelling really, really smoky. And that is that Spice Bomb Night Vision. That's really, really good. All of these fragrances to me are just really, really good. And these are my best flankers. That's just my opinion. They all smell good. I could have went in several different directions here, but they all smell good. But from the house of Prada, I'll give you this as a freebie, between Prada Luna Rossa, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, Prada Ocean, what's the white one? Prada Eau Fraiche, maybe? L'Eau Fraiche, I can't remember exactly how to pronounce that. And Prada Black, and Prada Sports. Whew, man, it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be a toss-up between Prada Ocean, which has really grown on me, and I think I'm gonna have to give the nod though to Luna Rossa Black, because I'll reach for it 5 or 6 more times than I will Ocean. I love Ocean. Ocean smells good, but it's one of those basic fragrances that we talk about that's gonna get you a lot of attention. And again, I'll throw another freebie in there for you, thinking about Azzaro's Chrome, since we got the Most Wanted here. I got Most Wanted, I got Chrome, I got Chrome Sport, I got Chrome Summer Edition, I got Chrome Pure, I've got Chrome Acqua, what is that, the EDP? I don't have Parfum. I've got the EDP, and I've got Intense. I don't have Extreme. That's gonna be tough. I think I may like the OG Chrome better than all of them. I think that may be the one, but nonetheless, they're all good. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. By the time you see this video, it's gonna be hump day, so I hope you all are enjoying your Wednesday. I've got to get off of here, thumbnail edit it, get it up, because it's going on 2 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta get some rest at some point. But man, I really enjoyed this video. Getting to smell these fragrances and put all these fragrances on really makes me realize I have a really nice collection. I have too many fragrances. If I wasn't doing reviews, I would probably sell all but about 30, if that many, and that would still be a large collection. But with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I love you all. Please be sure to like, share, and sub. As always, if you want to try decants of any of these, you can, but keep in mind, if you want a decant of this, it's probably going to be a little bit pricey because it is discontinued and very hard to get. Not sure about this one, but you can get a decant of it, but it's going to cost you a little bit. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here, thumbnail it, all that stuff so you can see it. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for hanging in there with the old small time imperfect reviewer. Really appreciate you guys, man. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I hope it shows through the camera. I don't ever want it to come across like he's just, I do this because I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy sharing it with you, and I appreciate your input as well. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace, and thanks for returning to the scene of the crime.